interpretation of issues, human understanding, human opinion, people's ideas, views on a particular subject matter, how people interpret meaning into issues. So they are interested in looking at such opinions from people, from individuals. And most of the questions that comes on board in this context are purely open-ended question, where it creates room for people to express themselves, to give their views, to share their own thoughts on a particular subject matter. Unlike in the case of the positivist, which believe in quantitative, it often use close-ended question. And if positivist, you are using positivist research design, which inform a choice of maybe survey, for example, you are going to have what is called close-ended question, which at the end you are going to turn them into numerical figures. You'll be interested in counting. For example, you are using survey and then you want to use Likert scale, agree, strongly agree, disagree, or neutral. So at the end, how many you'll be counting how many people agreed, how many people disagree, how many people are in the neutral category. So they are going to be close ended question. Why in the case of the constructivism is going to be open-ended question. Now the third one is a transformative research design, or transformative worldview. And the transformative worldview is a philosophical assumption. It's a philosophical assumption that believe in some of the issues that people feel they have been marginalized. So it is a philosophical assumption of the transformative worldview, and this worldview rose up in 1980s to 1990s, whereby people issues of people being marginalized in the society. Maybe you have issues of maybe feminism, issues of gay, issues of lesbian, issues of disability, so many issues of this kind of thing that were emerging in the society. So scholars begin to find as if such kind of people have been sidelined, they have not been given proper research coverage within that direction. So the transformative take care of this kind of people that have been marginalized. So if you are doing a study within that context, you can be able to draw your research design from the transformative. Maybe, for example, you want to undertake a study on the issue of gay or lesbian, to study their sign, how they communicate. You can use transformative approach. And lastly, or the last one, is pragmatism or pragmatic approach of research design. And pragmatism believe in the combination of quantitative and qualitative methods. They believe where you use what is called mixed method research, where you use quantitative and qualitative. For example, you are conducting a study, you are using content analysis, and then you are also using in-depth interview. So content analysis, you're going to use quantitative content analysis, while you also use in-depth interview. So in this context, quantitative content analysis is a quantitative method, while in-depth interview is a qualitative method, so that they will complement each other. Because by having these two methods, the shortcoming of the other will be strengthened by the other. So thank you very much for being part of today's class, and